It's alright.
We're smelly. We're smelly guys.
Right.
You know, not literally. I'm not really that smelly, but but yeah.
That recently happened with Brian. Brian went into a job interview. He sat down, talked with, the employer doing this job interview, and the guy was looking at, some of his work history and asked him about Smelly Guy's business. And Brian told him, well, it's a business that me and a few guys started. It's, making a product, trying to get it out there, build it from the ground up. And the guy was actually a little interested and asked him, well, what product do you make? So Brian, he had a sample on him, pulled it out, and was like, this right here. And the guy actually tried some and asked, Brian how much he sells it for. He actually bought 2 bottles off of Brian right there on the spot. During his interview, he sold 2 bottles of this stuff, and the guy even said that he's gonna let some of the other employees try it out, and if they seem to like it, he may actually buy a box to sell to the employees. And it's kind of funny because he's there for a job interview and ends up selling our product. It's kind of funny. And he ended up getting the job too, but it's kind of unique where you have a product that when you're at a job interview that the employer loves your product and even buys your product before you're even hired. He buys the product for himself, and even thinking about, well, I want to see if other people in the store like it, and I might actually buy a box off you guys and sell it to the employees. But see, that's what happens when you put some time and effort and really, put in some hard work to create something. And it's exciting. It's really exciting. I would really love it if we can really get it in the store. I'm kind of nervous about it, It's our product. Brian is he's our salesman. He's pretty good at it. He's done it for a few years, selling stuff, but I think this is his first time selling to a large business, and it's definitely his first time selling his own product to another business. It's kind of exciting. It could go, it could go bad. The guy might not be interested. But all we can do is hope for the best. Alright, so Brian literally just came in here and grabbed the box and said, hey, I might have it sold. It's a big plus. Hopefully when the guy takes our, opens up the box, he's going to be impressed. We have a very nice designed box, which I will be showing you guys here shortly. I don't know if it'll be this episode or the next episode, but I will be showing you a lot of the work that we have been doing over the few months, showing the progression of design, because a lot of what we've been doing in the last few months was actually design work. That is tedious, and I hand it to anyone who does that for a living. Design work is not easy. You get a blank page and you create it. You create your own. Oh man, that's tedious. That was a lot of time consuming work. I did most of the design work. Jeff did the design work for the box. He actually came up with a really unique design for, you know, the display box for our product. And I can't wait to show you guys, you know, how much we have progressed, how much work, you know, our work is starting to really pay off. We're starting to see where this thing can take off fast, and we're ready for it. We're right here, we're in phase 1, we're ready for it to take off. All right, hopefully he sells the box. If he does, I will be extremely thrilled, and I know he's gonna have a lot to say. All right, so we're back. We just did our victory dance thing. Too bad you guys missed that, but so Brian, how did it go?
See, this is my department. This is where it all comes together. What happened pretty much, I went in there, I presented our samples. He tried our old school, he loved our old school. Then became the big question of, you know, facts, figures, and so on and so forth. Ultimately, through some negotiations, ultimately we are victorious. I brought her a little box in with our display case. He checked that out. He looked at our bottles. He inspected everything, and he really did like the product. So that gives me a lot of hope. You know, he asked for the retail. I gave him what the retail should be. And honestly, before I can even come back in there with the sales receipt and business card, he'd already had it on the shelf with the retail sticker on it. So yeah, we're good. We now can actually say that we have our product sitting on a sales shelf. Yes.
That's right. Smelly Guys is officially in a store. We also learned a few things we did learn, you know, because this was our big test right here to get it in the store, and there's a few things that we need to just work on, which we did learn from this. So it is still a learning experience as we go, but sweet taste of victory.
Yes, it is. Definitely a victory. There are a couple. I mean, we didn't really run into any problems, but as Jacob said, there are some things that we need to touch up on, and I need to touch up on a couple of things. You know, man, as far as my approach and whatnot. But all in all, very good day. It was a victory, and that's one of the books.
All right, so you know, we'll keep posting. We'll keep trying. We've got plenty more stores to go to. We got plenty more things to do. But for right now, I guess, you know, this is Jacob.
I'm Brian.
And we're signing off.
See ya. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, like button down there, subscribe button up there, or wherever it is